Greetings, Ghostbusters fans. This is Kyron Walker. Today I've stolen my sister's camcorder to give you a higher quality look at my real Ghostbusters junk Proton Pack build. Now before we get into the meat of the video, let me take a minute to go over the construction of the pack once again for those of you who have found this link while aimlessly clicking videos on YouTube. This is what the experienced prop builders refer to as a junk pack build, made using bits and pieces found in your garage or picked up at a local hardware store. It's great for beginners who are new to the hobby or people who haven't got a lot of money to spend on pack shells and resin or aluminum parts. You can easily build a Proton pack for less than $100 using this method, and while it may not be screen accurate, your average person isn't really going to care about the differences. Granted, there are various other inexpensive methods and materials you can use to create a good-looking Proton pack. Each has its pros and cons, and of course your results will vary depending on how much work you put into it. I started gathering materials for this pack in May of 2011 and finished construction in late October. Overall, with the body, paint, and electronics I've used, the pack cost me about $250 in total, which includes my Ghostbusters uniform, which you can see here. The body of the pack is constructed using plastic electrical boxes, parts from a 5-gallon paint bucket, wood blocks, PVC tubing, and heavy cardboard, screwed to a 1/4 inch fiberboard backing plate. This is all attached to a military surplus Alice backpack frame with carriage bolts and zip ties. To complete the look, I've added various wires, hoses, and a PC ribbon cable to the outside of the pack. As this isn't a tutorial video, I won't be going into the actual construction details. You can find plenty of plans and informative reference threads on www.gbfans.com. Now on to the purpose of this video. To provide sound effects, I purchased a soundboard 1M from www.replicaprops.com and wired it up to the pack's various switches with a solderless breadboard and about 10 feet of Cat5 phone cable. Since only having sound effects was really fucking boring, I also added lights to the setup. 90% of the lights are stuff I bought from Radio Shack and wired up myself, but the flashing LEDs in the gun barrel are cannibalized from a Halloween toy purchased at Walgreens for about $3. I kept its control board intact and wired it directly to the Proton gun's trigger. As you can see, the switch on the pack itself has power up and power down sound effects, as well as controlling all the static lights in the cyclotron and the power cell. The notches in the left side of the power cell don't light up as yet. I'm planning to go down and buy some more LEDs that I can wire up to put in there soon. What I'm proudest of on this pack is the Neutrona wand, proton gun, beam thrower, or whatever the hell it is you like to call it. I wound up going with a look reminiscent of both the movies and real Ghostbusters, continuing the theme of the pack itself. The gun has 3 switches, all of which are functional. In the center you have your main power switch for the proton beam. On the right is the vent switch, which plays the vent sound effect from the video game. And on the other side is the trigger, which plays the firing sound effect and activates the flashers in the barrel, as you can see. Also, the slow blow lights up when you push the trigger. It took me about 6 hours over the course of one day to wire in all the electronics. I like to think that the effort was well worth it. That's about it. Thanks for watching.